It's a dream chased by thousands of Brits each year.
Number one's the weather.
Heading to Europe to set up new lives and businesses in the sun.
Are you ready?
They're seduced by gorgeous scenery.
It's just about the space out here. There's so much space.
Year-round sun and a better, cheaper way of life.
Our living room in London, you'd fit in 4 times.
But how easy is it to turn the dream into a reality?
Money's dripping in and flooding out.
In this series, we follow those expats as they say goodbye, England.
I think a pole.
And begin their new lives, setting up bars and restaurants in Spain.
That's what we're talking about, girlfriend.
Gîtes and B&Bs in France.
Totally and utterly out of my depth.
When nothing is ever as simple as it sounds.
It's probably not good for my blood pressure, yes.
It can fail, but it won't fail. Not if I've got anything to do with it.
Here you go, guys.
On today's show,
So that's Manapia, yeah?
the trip of a lifetime in search of a sunken British wreck.
Excited!
But will these divers ever even make it to the shore?
Fans broke down.
You are joking. What's happened?
It went bang.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Come on.
This enthusiastic expat tries to win over his reluctant wife with their new French home.
You should be carrying me over the threshold.
I will do when it's finished.
Oh, all right.
But will it work?
I'm scared stiff of coming out here. Changing is difficult.
Marbella, the trendiest town on the Costa del Sol. Over here, Simon Cowell, Antonio Banderas and Rick Parfitt from Status Quo are all neighbours. And Russia's President Putin has a house up the hill. At sea level, though, there lives another strong leader.
Is that supposed to be tidy?
I need somewhere to work. I can't just not work.
You have to be bossy in this job. You have to be like Hitler. Keep going, keep going.
Former journalist Simon Bell
Push your shoulders back.
is the new owner of a scuba diving centre situated in the Marbella port.
Don't forget your boots. Don't forget your boots, please.
Simon runs the diving operations while his wife Natasha does the accounts.
I just wish sometimes that you would leave the bossiness for the staff and not be so bossy with me. Because I always talk to you like you're my husband, whereas you talk to me like I'm a staff member.
Sometimes you are a staff member, though.
No, see, sometimes I'm never a staff member. I'm always your wife.
When you're wearing this T-shirt, you're a staff member.
It's their second diving centre after first opening 30 miles away in Torremolinos. Natasha wasn't keen on setting up another shop in Marbella, but Simon disregarded her completely.
60 euros.
And it looks like he was right to do so.
Try and find a little space somewhere on the table.
Their first season has just started, but the dive centre is bursting with clients.
No, you're putting your leg in the armhole. You'll never get it in the armhole.
So much so that they had to draft in Simon's expat dad, Alex, for childcare duties.
Here's Ruben.
After their au pair left them.
Oh, there he is.
The great thing about having grandchildren and grandparents will always tell you, you had them back.
Crazy busy day. It's just, and this is kind of our lives, just racing around everywhere. If it wasn't for my father-in-law, you know, we would have just been absolutely stuck.
Simon and his team are looking for exciting new dive sites for their demanding Marbella clients.
Here you go, guys.
And today, they're searching for a sunken wreck that could be another lucrative opportunity.
So that's Manapia, yeah? And it's going from Villaricos to Gibraltar with a load of iron ore. And it sank. That was in 1917, so it makes it a war wreck, OK? It's 110 metres long. It's a very, very big boat.
If Simon and his team find this sunken British wreck today, he will be able to offer the exploration to his customers and reckons he'll be able to charge them 120 euros.
Sounds fun, doesn't it? All right. Here endeth today's briefing.
It's an expedition that Simon has long been dreaming of.
27.5.
Special nitrox tanks have been prepared at the cost of 90 euros, which will allow the team to breathe underwater for longer.
So we have to get this spot on.
Today, Simon is taking his trusty team of British expats.
Are you almost ready, then? Yes?
including former cook Vinny.
This should be a good dive. Especially if I turn Simon's hair off on the way down.
What? There'll be no shenanigans on a dive like this. It's a fairly serious dive. You have to be very focused, concentrating on your depth, your air management. There's also the potential of very strong currents as well. You really have to have your wits about you. You can't just plump into the water and go pointing at fish. It's not that kind of dive. OK, let's draw a map.
Carrying heavy special equipment means that the group will have to split today.
Is there anything else that's got to go in?
Vinny will take the team and the gear 20 kilometres up the coast in the van.
Los Amigos. There's Los Amigos Beach Club, this little beach. Perfect.
And Simon will travel by boat. They will meet again near the place where the wreck sank.
So you guys are going to have a phone, yeah? Is it switched on and the sound up? Good. Excited!
5 days of preparation, a carefully thought out schedule and the best equipment money can buy. What could possibly go wrong?
You've got to be kidding. I've got nothing. Something's just gone bang.
Today, of all days, Simon's 7-year-old van has had enough.
I can't steer. Steering's gone, power's gone, everything's gone. Where are we? Nobody's answering.
The crew are stuck at a motorway junction 10 miles away from the sunken wreck,
Come on, Simon, answer the phone.
while their boss cruises along the coast unawares.
I'll tell you what, if he ever tells me about not answering my phone again, it stinks. There's oil everywhere.
Captain Simon eventually picks up his phone.
Hello? Van's broke down.
You are joking.
It went bang. Lost steering, lost everything.
It's in a pretty bad way, yeah?
Yes. He's going to call back. He's going to probably call the tow truck or whatever.
Doesn't sound good.
Half an hour into the expedition, Simon and his team are stranded, with no way to reach one another.
Today was too perfect, so it'd have to happen like that.
Will they manage to save the day?
Oh, crap.
The Spanish region of Almeria, on the southern tip of Europe, is a firm favourite for British expats, thanks to the 8 months a year of baking hot temperatures. Its capital, Almeria, is a unique city in Europe, having never registered temperatures under the freezing mark in all of its history. Here, sales of houses to expats have recently gone up by 38%. It's a region that has recently acquired 3 excited new residents.
Right, let's go see what's happening, Stew Pop.
Stuart and Amanda Brignall and their daughter Amira left the rat race in the UK tired of spending just 1 day a week together. Here in Spain, things are a lot more relaxed.
I think I've probably gone more into the Spanish way.
I know, I had to put a mirror under your nose yesterday. I thought you were dead on that couch.
For the last 2 months, Stuart has worked tirelessly at rebuilding their stables, where they hope to make their money by catering for local events.
What am I going to do now?
Need to drink that cider.
It's the beginning of September, and El Teatro is almost ready to open its doors to the public.
He keeps drinking all the profits.
Leaking a bit, keeps dripping. It's the only way I can get a free drink though, so I'm not getting it fixed.
However, before it's even opened its doors, 10 people have complained that El Teatro might spoil the tranquility of the village.
We've had some negative responses, which is quite sad really, because we've put our whole life into this and want to make it our future, so why would they want to be negative? You would think they'd want to be positive with us.
On top of all this, the town's mayor hasn't given them a licence to open.
If we don't get this licence, it means obviously our income is going to be massively reduced. It is life or death, really. This wasn't the idea of coming here. The idea of coming here was to do this, so scary.
Amanda and Stuart ploughed all their savings into the project, And if they can't open, they won't earn the money back. But they are determined to fight back. For the third time this week, they head to the town hall to chase their licence.
We need it today.
But at the town hall, not only is the licence not ready, the mayor himself is nowhere to be seen.
Is he in?
They don't know when he's going to be here.
All right.
They may be the town's newest residents, but the Brignalls are not standing for any nonsense. Under the midday sun, the chase for the mayor begins.
Last time he was in this little bar when we went.
But the mayor is not at the bar.
Adios.
Or at the petrol station.
Oh, my shoulders are low.
This must mean one thing. He must be back at the town hall.
He's probably got a shoot in that room and he's gone down to shoot now.
To the back cave. Well,
Finally, they find him.
can we sit down and talk about this with you as well?
Because we
The
need...
license for this, to
we
change
need-
the names on it.
We need our names here.
But when Amanda asks the mayor when they will get their licence,
How long do you think that would be?
the answer is typically Spanish. Mañana.
In the final of the day, yeah?
Okay.
I need to prepare the documents down.
Thank you very much.
48 hours before their opening night, Amanda and Stu are still waiting for their licence.
Never mind. Yeah, I get the feeling now he thinks we're being a bit pushy. His demeanour wasn't quite the same as it was yesterday.
No. I feel a bit...
Anxious.
Yeah.
48 hours before opening and still no licence. It could be a dramatic first night for El Teatro. The Charente region is one of the cheapest and prettiest areas in France. More sunflowers are grown here than anywhere else in the country. In the southern town of Gara, husband and wife Kim and Jenny Gilbert have spent €350,000 to buy a Land Rover and classic car park company.
To the future.
They are leaving drizzly Blackpool behind to take over a business they know nothing about.
I knew what a dipstick was. I knew where the water bit was. That was all.
We are talking about cars.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
For the last 2 months, former export manager Kim has been learning about car parts while working in his warehouse.
Just trying to work out where a track rod ends and a ball joint starts.
But reluctant mover Jenny has chosen to stay in England to finish her teaching career and will join him in 3 months' time.
So you've now got to make a decision about who's going to say what.
It's about time we stopped going to school, isn't it?
Yes,
You've
it
been
is.
going there
I
for
think-
50 years.
Thank you, dear.
That's right.
This is what I am. It's a vocation. And in France, I'll be basically a shop assistant, I think.
Kim and Jenny have found it challenging living such separate lives.
What did you have for dinner tonight?
Saucisson Toulouse, pomme de terre purée et petits pois. Or sausage, mash and peas tonight.
Sounds good to me. I'm actually really looking forward to being with you again. Love you.
Love you too. See you. Bye.
Bye now. It's just really, really hard having a relationship that you just talk to someone on a camera every night. You don't talk in depth about anything, and I don't trouble him with anything either. I also don't tell him things like I've broken the Hoover. I'll save that till later.
But today is a very special day. It's Jenny's last ever half-term holiday, and Kim is on the way to the airport to pick her up.
It's fully 6 weeks since she was last out here. Wonderfully excited. Can't wait to see Jenny girl. A laugh, a smile, yep, it's going to be good.
That's if he ever makes it to the airport.
Car's just completely stopped.
Time to see if the new car park king has learnt anything at work.
battery terminal came off. Okay, that's a good short fix because I replaced the headlights yesterday, took the battery out.
Check you out. And it's full speed ahead to an emotional reunion.
Lovely to see you.
And you. It's been a long time coming.
They've not seen each other for 6 weeks, but Kim is desperate to show his wife his new warehouse. The last time Jenny was here, car parts were piled up high and the business was still shut. Now it's open and thriving.
Bonjour.
But Jenny is concentrating on something else that's changed.
I'll tell you what's really odd. Kim seems so very, very different. Not just because he's grown a beard and long hair. The way he moves is different. He's not a stranger, but it is like a different person that I'm with at the moment. I wonder if it'll happen to me as well.
Right, some early training for Jenny.
After a lifetime of teaching, today is time for Jenny to do some learning.
Can you take her through the order picking process, packing? Yeah?
Okay.
Thanks, I'll see you later.
Right, what have we got to get? A stabiliser bar, another stabiliser bar,
Should be with a suspension.
a suspending bra.
Never seen a car in a bra, Jenny.
Right, I'll go and get them then.
It is a total sea change for Jenny. She's never been one really for having much to do with cars.
So we want, is it on there? What is it? Oh, RD10.
It's nice, like watching the children looking for Easter.
I know.
Surprise. And that's it.
Good, I can do that.
Jenny just got a taste of what her life will be like when she moves over in 10 weeks' time. Is she ready for it?
I'm absolutely petrified of the thought of packing everything away and all our eggs in this one basket here, this place. That's it, that's it.
How's it going?
All right, there's quite a few numbers I can't find.
The working together bit's going to be interesting. There will be a few disagreements and there will be a few sort of differences of opinion because life's like that.
Changing is difficult, so the fact that I'm going to change is the hard thing that I am doing.
In Almeria, southern Spain, renovations at El Teatro are almost complete.
So look at it now, look at El Teatro.
Amanda and Stuart Brignall have put their heart and soul into refurbishing this building. They are planning to hire it out for functions and local events.
That's a snag.
That's not a snag.
It is. I want
That's
it.
to give it the authentic look.
No, I want it open.
No, I can't. That one's off the list. Next.
But they're worried they've upset some of the local expats with their business plan.
I felt really tearful yesterday, but just because I think I was so tired and just it sort of like got a bit too much for me yesterday.
But there is good news.
I'll put the towel roll up when you get it.
Okay.
After months of chasing the town's mayor, their biggest issue has finally been resolved.
I'm now pinning up our licence that says we can open for sale of alcohol, sale of food and live entertainment. And that's it, simple as that. So we can now sell beer and try and make some money.
That's if customers can find them in the middle of the desert.
Well, I've put a Google map on and where I've highlighted the route where you come off the motorway here and highlighted this road, but because it kind of goes to a dirt track, people kind of think, you know, this can't be right.
Oh, that's classy.
That'll do. We're on the map.
But as Stuart goes past the village square, it becomes clear that El Teatro are not the only ones having a party tonight. The rival bar in town, also run by expats, has thrown down the gauntlet.
Yellowstone, for some reason, decided to have a do themselves on the same day as us. I hope it doesn't get to this catty tit for tat. So they've decided to put some live entertainment on.
Steve Fisher is like a Rod Stewart lookalike. Everybody can come and just enjoy themselves, let the hair down.
In the desert, the bar war is officially on.
They're quite hypocritical around there because we've got people who are kicking off about the noise, yet they're quite happy to walk down the road and go to the Yellowstone bar who's got live music on tonight. If it wasn't for the business, I think I'd be telling them exactly what I thought of them.
There's enough here for all of us. It's not easy out here setting up a business, and I wish them all the best.
As Amanda dons her glad rags...
First time I put makeup on for 3 months. Forgot how to do it.
There's another big problem. One that they never expected here in the desert.
We've had flood warnings.
All those weeks of hard graft in the baking heat.
Yeah, we've got all that coming, haven't we? Is what it is.
And today, of all days.
It's raining. Really? Yeah. It's just spitting.
If Stu's a bit worried, it's nothing compared to Amanda.
Would you credit it?
Yeah, it's not here yet. Let's just come on.
Yeah, but look at it.
OK, it's a great cloud. We can't do anything about it. No point looking at it. It's not going to go.
It's 90% of rain.
It was 100, so it's gone down now. That's miles away, that, though. Hopefully
Is...
that'll fizzle out by the time it gets to us.
Yeah.
That's going to miss us. We're blowing this way.
Right.
We're getting that over there.
OK.
Does that sound convincing?
No.
No?
But you don't want to leave them chairs like that. That looks daft, doesn't it?
Will the desert storm stay away?
Look at that black cloud over there. Is it passing us or coming?
Will people come or be lured away by their rivals?
Have you seen that black cloud?
Amanda, you know, instead of going being pessimistic, have you seen that black cloud? Are you ready for a good night?
It's the moment of truth. El Teatro is open for business. In the French region of the Charente, Kim and Jenny Gilbert are temporarily reunited.
Bonjour, monsieur. Ça va?
Jenny is reluctant to leave England, so husband and wife have been living apart for 8 months.
Those big sausages.
There's just no answers to that one, really, is there? Yes.
Today, Kim has taken Jenny to the local food fair to make her fall in love with this area.
This is the life, yes. Really enjoying this.
C'est la vie française.
Oh, that's good. We will eat and drink local wines and local foods here because they are so good.
The Charente is situated between Paris and Bordeaux. It is a region full of independent food and wine producers. 2/3 of the nation's goat's cheese is made here.
The food and the flavours, it's one of the reasons why you come to France. And guess what? The sun is shining outside as well, which is pretty good, yeah.
But Jenny is also here to check out the work Kim has done in preparation for her final move in 3 months' time. Today, she'll be looking at their dream house.
Right.
I'm excited.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Come on.
Sure?
Yeah. Should you be carrying me over the threshold, actually?
What?
You should be carrying me over the threshold.
I will do when it's finished.
Oh, all right.
While Jenny was in England, Kim and his friend Max knocked down the internal walls and all the first floor ceilings.
Oh, wow.
So he can rebuild bigger rooms in this classic French townhouse.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Do you like the way the fireplace is hanging in
Yes,
midair?
I think it's got a very nice feeling to it. It has, though. It's full of light now.
Well, yeah, but it can't stay like this.
No, obviously not.
Jenny has been very sceptical about Kim's plans to turn this into their home.
So this is the bit you've got no idea about.
Oh, my goodness.
But it sounds like she might be coming round to that idea.
That's incredible. It's actually incredible.
The whole wall is going to be left with the stones exposed.
I see leaves going across.
Well, the other thing that was thought
Grow
about
grapes.
was a rope of little sparkly lights.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, but I was building up to it. so some leaves across there. So it's got a Midsummer Night's Dream feel about it. and my bed becomes a boudoir.
Righty-ho.
Jenny might have enjoyed looking at the bigger picture.
That's my bedroom, isn't it?
Or ours. Yeah.
All right, our bedroom.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It's
Now-
loads better than I thought it would be.
But she isn't sure about the little details.
And then,
Is
yes.
this floor safe?
It will be.
But seriously, is that safe?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Always the optimist.
It'll be gone soon, don't worry.
Jenny will fly to England tomorrow, leaving Kim and his friend Max to finish the build.
So when do you think it'll all be ready?
I've given Max until the end of June, so he's got 6 weeks
6 weeks.
to get this to a condition where it can be lived in, and then I'll have a month to finish the decoration.
Okay. And I'm coming across in...
At the end of July, in 10 weeks' time.
10 weeks' time.
Yes.
Okay, just bear that in mind.
Yes, dear.
The race is on.
We better hurry up with it all, I think.
Will Kim manage to turn this into a home by the time his wife comes back?
I'm so proud of you.
In Marbella, it's an important day for this British-run dive centre.
We're actually really close to the wreck.
Its owner, ex-journalist Simon Bell, has organised an expedition to find a World War I wreck. The ship has been hiding at the bottom of the Mediterranean for the last 98 years, and he hopes to offer the trip to paying clients.
Typical Simon.
After their van broke down, Simon's team are stranded on the motorway.
Hello?
Simon is in the middle of the sea, trying to work out how to save the day.
It went bang. Lost steering, lost everything.
Ex-cook Vinny is also trying to get creative.
Yeah. How far are we from where we're supposed to be going?
15.
15 minutes? 15 kilometres? Well, there's a beach here.
There's a lake thing pick us up from here.
That's what I'm thinking.
The stranded team decide to try and signal to Simon's boat from the shore so that the boss can pick them up.
All we've got to do now is get his attention.
Time for Simon to play Where's Wally? As his team could be anywhere along this 20-mile stretch of coastline.
Call him. Call him because he's not watching. Say stop.
But just as the boat is sailing past the beach...
Well spotted. Good girl, good girl. I love it when someone uses their brain.
With their broken van abandoned, the team pick up a piece of equipment each and swim to Simon's boat to get to the dive site. Guess who's lagging behind?
Come on, old man. Come on, old man.
Simon may have had a tough time so far,
Okay, children.
but he should count himself lucky.
Who's making all that noise?
Back at home in the Marbella Hills,
No, just leave it there. It's too heavy for you.
Simon's dad, Alex, is doing his best to help the family business.
Where's Ruben? Oh, there he is. You're a good boy, aren't you?
By looking after Simon's son, Reuben, for a few hours.
Don't be rude. Shall I put some drink in here for you? Yes, what? Yes, what? Yes, please? He's a lovely lad, obviously, but he's got traits of his father, Simon. Because sometimes when Reuben kind of scolds, I go, whoa, it's Simon. I remember the childhood when Simon used to look.
Come on, hurry up. Wait to get in. So much faffing. Divers are the biggest faffers in the world.
Finally, the moment they've all been waiting for. Simon and his team start their long descent towards the place where the wreck sank 98 years ago. But as usual, someone is lagging behind. Vinny stopped to ask for directions. When he catches up with the team, 37 metres below sea level, the 100-year-old wreck finally appears. The Manapia was a British cargo ship built in Sunderland. It sank while carrying iron to Gibraltar after hitting another boat. Despite nearly a century at the bottom of the sea, it is still almost intact. It now hosts dozens of different marine species. It's another lucrative site for Simon, who plans to offer the wreck tour to his Marbella clients at a cost of €120.
Awesome! Yeah! We did like 3 circuits of the boat. It's a monster. Wow. Huge fish down there.
Absolutely massive.
We were very lucky. It's been well worthwhile, all the effort. Nice one, team. Super.
It's been another good day for Simon's new dive centre. Marred by just one little detail. Simon won't be able to drive home tonight. Luckily, his wife Natasha comes to the rescue.
My taxi's here.
I am zombied.
Sorry.
I can hardly walk.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, what a nightmare.
I know. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Is the season finishing tomorrow?
Nearly.
There are now 2 more months to go before the end of the season.
I could fall asleep right now.
Running 2 dive centres is taking its toll on the flat-out couple.
I'm on my last legs. I can't even face my drive tomorrow. Oh, God. You listening to me?
I am.
No, you're not really.
No, I am.
Reading emails.
But there's no time for rest.
Hello, Simply Diving.
The new dive centre is busier than ever.
Yes, yeah, pretty much every day next week.
In the desert village of Piedra Amarilla.
Evening.
It's the opening evening for Stuart and Amanda Brignall's new business, El Teatro.
Hello, I didn't say hello to you when you came in.
Amanda and Stuart have organised a hog roast and an evening of entertainment. But the freak weather forecast of desert floods is keeping customers away.
So annoying, I know. But I think it might blow over, because it's been like all day, hasn't it? But we've got away with to the point where I even put some washing out, because I thought, well, I'm wasting.
And it's not just the rain.
This next one is, have you ever seen the rain?
The rival expat bar in town has booked Spain's best Rod Stewart impersonator tonight. So guess where most of the punters are?
What, the career centre? I've never been there and I don't want to go there. Sorry, but I like it here.
They're new. This is established. So we have to stay here and patronise your own pub.
A white wine spritzer, yeah. Stu, have we not got soda water? The first thing we haven't got.
Soda water. Div.
First customer, and there's one thing we haven't got. Honestly, we've bought every drink you can think of. We should be cross. Just not like it with lemonade in. I feel stressed.
Stuart and Amanda are up against it.
Oh, behave. Everybody's coming for our draft beer and it's not working. First night, disasters. Everything.
Teething problems.
What should we do?
What else can we for?
Oh, this is scary.
But despite their inexperience...
Better.
No. It's worse.
The local expats are starting to warm to the desert's newest establishment.
Anything else? You're the second one to do that. I'm running out of flakes.
And as the Rod Stewart double prepares to sing his last number at the Yellowstone bar...
I feel a cigarette coming on.
Customers start to drift towards El Teatro. And suddenly, it's mayhem.
Just 2 seconds, my shirt.
After months of criticism, this is Stu and Amanda's chance to impress the village crowd.
Pantalagon line. Oh, I'll do it then.
We ain't working, mate. That's what's happening.
There's so much to do. Stu, shout Laura. She said she'll help.
I'm busy in a minute, babe. Yeah, well, she's out there. I can't go out there. Right, sorry. We got any euros or anything, Dave? Dave, you got any euros?
Everyone's having a laugh, everyone's enjoying themselves, it's good.
There we go.
But what they've done tonight, what they've put on tonight, it's good. It is, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Martini, right? First martini, man. First martini, do it, girl.
I've done it already.
Oh, yeah, she's coping really well, to be honest with you. I thought she was going to be stressing a bit, but she's done really well, yeah. We haven't had a crossword yet. It will come.
Stuart! Stuart!
Amanda,
No, you do it. No, Stuart. No, honestly.
You're the one that's front. Go.
Their only crossword is over who makes the speech.
Why change our local lifetime?
Right, I'd just like to say thank you for everybody for coming tonight. Me and Stu have worked really hard for the last 10 weeks, and it's lovely to see all these smiling faces and lots of new friends. Thank you.
Amanda and Stu can finally let their hair down. It's been a resounding success.
We had seats for 130 people, and there's been people standing, so we must have had over 150 people here. Just looked out the kitchen door now, and everyone's up dancing, so yeah, that's what I like to see, yeah.
El Teatro's opening night was so good it carried on until the morning.
Oh, it stinks out here, doesn't it?
Amanda and Stu have shown the village how to put on a good party. Months of criticism and delays suddenly mean nothing.
They all need polishing, Stu, properly.
They're fine. Shut up.
Now it's time to count their cash.
After bills and everything, I think you'd get 250.
What?
No, more.
Maybe about 500 quid.
Right.
For the opening night. It far exceeded what we thought was going to happen, to be honest with you. I would have been happy if there had been 70 or 80 people there.
That's
Future's bright, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Future's bright in sunny Spain.
Yeah.
As long as we can keep
Even
that
though
up.
it's raining today.
Even though it's raining today.
On the Costa del Sol, Simon and Natasha Bell have recently expanded their scuba diving business by opening a new dive centre in posh Marbella. They have not had a day off since and have had to turn customers away.
How many more are coming?
That's all, that's it.
But today is a great day for Natasha and Simon.
She's been coming here for 10 years.
A new au pair, Abby, has arrived from the UK to look after 2-year-old son, Ruben.
This August is really crazy, so...
So do you work like every day?
Yeah. So this is why we need help, because we don't have 9-to-5 jobs.
Finally, the moment they've all been waiting for. The end of their childcare worries.
Hello! This is Abby.
Hello, how are you?
I'm going to give Abby a little kiss. This is Abby.
With an au pair at home, Simon and Natasha can finally concentrate on their business. And that's not a moment too soon. The couple's original diving centre in Torremolinos has been trading steadily, but at the Marbella dive shop, the flow of tourists just never stops.
It's supposed to be a quiet afternoon. While all my minions are underwater, I get the joy of washing everyone's wetsuits. I was initially going to try and split my time between the two dive centres, but I haven't been able to do that at all. I've been here in Marbella pretty much constantly, so I'm still working sometimes 16, 17, 18-hour days. And yeah, just being a lot busier than we thought we would. So we're going to need to invest in even more equipment.
On top of Simon's list is a new compressor. So far, Simon has been filling tanks at his Torremolinos shop, 30 miles away, there and back every day. But today, Marbella shop becomes totally independent.
The compressor weighs God knows how many hundreds of kilos. You're touching this bollard here, mate. And we've got to get it right into the back of the shop. And it was about 4 of us managed to lift it 2 inches yesterday. I haven't shown you the bill, how much this costs.
I don't want to see it.
But if I did show you it, you'll know how important it is not to drop it.
I'd go home and wait till you actually got it in without.
Go.
This €8,000 investment makes a big dent on the season's profits, but will allow Simon to concentrate on getting even more clients.
Push! It's going to be incredible. It's going to save me literally hours a day and a lot of diesel in running backs and forwards in the minibuses. So as soon as we can plug it in, we'll be able to get this up and running. Our new little baby. Is it going to fit through? Did anyone do a measurement of getting it through the archway?
Did you not measure it, seriously?
I measured it for the space it was going into.
Great business sense, Simon.
Bit more.
Not sure about the practical skills.
Bit more, that'll do. That's it. It's turning it around that post.
Yeah.
I've taken that post out. Okay. Thank God I've got a good team.
Yeah.
That'll do. Superb.
1, 2, 3.
So far this season, the dive centre made a good profit.
These are all new wetsuits. Nice, brand new wetsuits for the clients.
But Simon's decided to reinvest all his money, which doesn't please the firm's accountant, his wife, Natasha.
Just because we're doing well now doesn't mean we might be doing well in 6 months' time. You know, we have to pace ourselves.
But it seems that Simon doesn't know what that means. He's already thinking about his next venture, another 50 miles down the road in Gibraltar.
There's just one dive centre in the whole of Gibraltar that, to be honest, does need a little bit of competition. They're sitting on one of the best dive sites in Europe in terms of incredible marine life and some fantastic shipwrecks.
Simon may be dreaming about setting up in Gibraltar, but he knows that that won't be easy.
Untold amount of permits and permissions and stuff that we need, and I'm quite happy to take on the Gibraltar government, the maritime agency, the port authorities, and yeah, of all of that, the toughest one is convincing Natasha.
Simon's proved he can run 2 diving centres, but will he be able to run 3? Next time.
Who's going first?
As they start enjoying their new life in the sun. There's no going back for Amanda and Stu.
I've got my burial plot somewhere over here.
Oh, Stuart.
Jenny finally moves to France.
I feel relaxed already, just because it's warm.
But how long will her new stress-free life last?
Kim wasn't very satisfied with my parcels, but it was unprofessional and he had to redo it, which I was quite hurt about.
And Simon, the tough businessman, finally cracks.
I know he's got this hard exterior. No, he's got tears in his eyes already.
As the diving centre prepares for expansion.